Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, show me what you got.
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Huh?
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word?
Say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Of course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him. He's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth. Welcome to my little laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you.
Damn, this
if you've
looks
got
really
something
good
for
for a
me in
PS2
trade,
game.
say some of that delicious DNA you've collected. Hmm?
Like, it looks simple, but it looks really smooth. weapons really well.
Just what you need, a bigger gun. Well, you could learn to bet. Step right up.
At ease. I want to keep this briefing brief. Time is a luxury we do not have. The bombers are awaiting our word. The president is on hold and my car is double parked outside. Direct cable communication has been maintained with Washington, but there is no radio at all. Now this much is certain. We have recently acquired new information from Majestic about the imminent threat to mankind. This is the enemy. Take a good look, gentlemen. They hail from the planet Gorta in the Proxima Centauri system and call themselves Furons. Notice their oversized craniums and small status, but don't be fooled. They are mean, calculating, and ruthless. Here's some of what we do know. They use psychokinesis, and their ability to read minds is in proportion sustained for humans. Think of us like cattle. They have 4 fingers on each hand, and they all have the same size feet. But that's not the worst of it. Their technology is generations ahead of ours. Their air power is superior, and their arsenal is frightening. From this ultra-high altitude infrared radioactive image, we can tell that the alien spacecrafts are heading for the cities of Santa Modesta, Rockwell, Uniontown, Capital City, and Area 42. In summary, we're being invaded. More disturbing evidence has emerged. We believe that several corporations have been aiding the Furons. THQ and Pandemic Studios are in bed with the enemy. Roll the film. From their innocent-looking headquarters in Brisbane, Australia, comes mankind's greatest threat.
Huh.
Using advanced technology known as a computer, they have developed an alien training.
That's pretty cool, but...
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning. Need
That's pretty cool.
better to do, really. Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here, and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium! You may look and aim by physically manipulating the right analog stick. You can move about the area using the left analog stick. You'll be receiving psychokinetic telemetry from the mothership. The data will appear on that area map or as virtual indicators floating above noteworthy creatures and objects in your vicinity. We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains. Moo? Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
They eat with their mouths? Ugh, I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, the procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object or creature, then hold the L1 button. Keep holding, then tap the triangle button to lift the target into the sky.
tell me we's having barbecue for dinner? Wait a minute. That ain't steak. That's... Holy mother... Martha, give me the shotgun!
Attention, you do in fact have weapons. Just hold the R1 button. Try it now. Give that puny farmer a taste of the old Zap-O-Matic.
Harold, come on back. You gotta see this. They got a talking horse on the TV. I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Lil Green Spaceman!
I am not green.
It came from outer space. Stand back, come back, fella, ready for a world of pain. Who's your daddy, Peanuts? Who's your daddy? Drop the farmer, dadgummit!
I'm losing focus.
Spaceman!
Evening, Ms. Turnipseed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
Time to die, little man. Come here, you! God, I hope none of the other cops see this. Drop me now!
Game brings back some memories. Remember I had it, and I got to like maybe the 3rd, 4th level, and for some reason I just could not find the last DNA sample or whatever that probe thing I have to find. I just couldn't find it, so I just stopped playing it. Yeah, keep going. I technically beat the mission because
You may look and aim by physically manipulating the right analog stick. You can move about the area using the left analog stick.
Whatever.
You'll be receiving psychokinetic telemetry from the mothership. The data will appear on that area map or as virtual indicators floating above noteworthy creatures and objects in your vicinity. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the cortex scan. Rip the primitive, yet profound. Scan another one. We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object or creature, then hold L1 button, then hurl the bovines by double-tapping triangle button.
My brain is getting weaker.
Attention, You do, in fact, have weapons. Just hold the R1 button. Try it now. Give that puny farmer a taste of the old Zappomatic.
Space invaders! You want a piece of me? What I wouldn't give for a decent pizza. Now let's see. I can make some cornbread. The cow's giving me meat and cheese. Tomatoes from the garden. Yep, pizza here it comes. Get away from me, you varmint!
Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
Nobody
Wake up, whoever's there!
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer! Use your left analog stick to propel the saucer forwards and backwards, and a strafe left and right. To turn the saucer, use the right analog stick. Crypto, you don't have authorization to return to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't return to the invasion site.
out, men! Move, move, move!
I don't know, but I've been told Joe McCarthy's good as
Oh,
gold.
great. The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
Look out! There are more to the north in the bushes! The humans are making a final push! Wipe them out once and for all!
Yeah.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the papers got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Woohoo! I got a trophy. First contact, bronze. Cattle mutilation pandemic. Farmer disappears amidst cow abuse allegations. Who is the next Miss Rockwell? Oof.
You may stay and explore this invasion site. I know you want to destroy more humans, but let's make this a little more constructive. I would appreciate it if you would retrieve our data-collecting Furon probes. I have some investigative tasks for you, but you'll have to find them yourself. Oh, and extract as many brains as you want. Those humans won't miss them. Oh, and try not to cause too much of a fuss. One more thing. Your next assignment is waiting for you back at the mothership.
sure didn't seem like himself this
Steady my
morning.
poor cows,
Maybe
weren't
I should give Miles a call.
It's been a while since I whooped a critter. I ain't heard one like that since old Uncle Chris injured himself on the first night he was blow out naked. Hey there, critter. Not so close.
Please, just...
Are you kidding me? I anal probed a chicken.
Oh, Lordy.
Gotta poop.
Get more DNA this way.
Oh, not another blasted alien invasion. Yeah, play tricks on the old farmer. Nice. This is my place. You ain't welcome here. Outer space. What they call me in the war? Maniac MacDonald, booyah! Now look what you...
Tickle your butthole. She must not have had much DNA. I wonder if I can go to the motherboard or mothership and just like upgrade it.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them. Step right up. Saucer upgrade it is. And Crypto, try not to wreck this one, would you? Weapons and abilities. Wise choice. It might stop you. Step right up. Roswell, Rockwell, that's the last time I take... Don't have authorization to go. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto.
Pro-communist activities reported. Extra patrols have been sent to check out the situation.
please. Oh, that's no hold you with your energy being you filthy little varmint.
Please, just...
Well done, Crypto. Those brain stems should be more than sufficient for my research and testing purposes. Ah, science.
Huh? Don't take me! Oh, no! Please, just...
You steady my poor cow's horny. Well, it's been a while since I walked the critter. Back here, you pesky critter. Oh, Lordy. Martian! Woo! America! Love it or leave it. What are you? Some kind of varmint? Martha, get me the shotgun. I gotta kill me a varmint. A mutant pig! Now there, don't come any closer. Eat up! Spaceman! You pesky varmint! I'm gonna...
What? Help! Oh, no!
Now look what you... Huh?
You know what they say about a Furon with a really big cranium, don't you? Yes. Your saucer is... Step something for your gun. Step right up.
Possible communist activities have been detected. Patrols are on the lookout for any possible communist activities.
They call me in the wall.
Maniac McDonald, bloody hell!
I'm sorry, little fella. Don't run away. Oh my God.
Space invaders!
Now look what you...
No, look what you
You
did.
want a piece of me?
Oh, Lordy. Oh my God.
It came from outer space.
Heard one like that. Old Uncle I wasn't trying to hurt you. Take it outside. Wait,
This is my place. You ain't welcome here. Must have been my imagination. A mutant pig! I'm afraid of you, space boy. Man,
now look what you... Oh, Lordy.
it's a good day to die, you little bastard. Another blasted alley.
I ain't heard one like that since old Uncle Cletus ended himself with a post-Thanksgiving blowout back in 42. Keep down, you little big rat.
This one's for Bessie.
Hey, take it outside.
Good work, Crypto!
Martha, come quick. Oh, my ears must have exploded me.
Now look what you... Oh, Lordy.
Martha, get me the shot.
There's gotta be some new technology.
Alien upgrades it is. Step inside my shop. Did you... Step right up. Crypto, you don't have all. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site.
I can't control.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to. You have returned to the invasion site.
Oh, no!
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have. You have returned to the invasion site.
I can't control.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return. You have returned to the invasion site.
Spaceman! Bring it on, Baldy. Well, make me so you got a thing for cows?
Crypto, you don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site.
My imagination.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have... You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't... You have returned to the invasion site.
Please, just...
Strange occurrences reported. Patrols ordered to keep an eye out for suspicious activity.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once.
Possible communist activities have been...
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have... You have returned to the... Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to... Crypto, you don't have... You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have... You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the... Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion site.
Strange sightings have continued. Extra units have been sent to investigate.
Ain't welcome here. Come back here, you little fella. Harvest these corn. Milk the cow. And the rest of that. Oh, I like this. Abuse the pig.
Huh? Boy, I must really be losing it.
Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? Something for your gun? Or a brain implant? Wise saucer upgrades. Excellent choice. A saucer upgrade. Something for your gun? Or a brain implant? Saucer upgrades.